Hi. Do you have a family court hearing coming up and feeling a little bit overwhelmed? Not sure how to prepare or what to bring? Well, you're not alone. I've helped hundreds of clients across the south of England to navigate this stressful situation. And today, I want to give you the same tools that I shared with them. So let's start with the basics. What you need to bring with you on the day. Number one is the court bundle. The court bundle is a bundle of documents that you will need with you. And this includes court documents, court orders, notice of proceedings, your statements, the other party's statements, and reports such as Kafka's reports or safeguarding letters, etc. Now this will be sent to you 1 to 3 days before the hearing, either by the other party's solicitor or by the court. And I tend personally to prefer to bring it on my laptop because it's more practical to use. However, if that's not possible, then I suggest you print out the copy and organise it in a binder or something that really works. Number two, the evidence that you wish to rely upon. Things like screenshots, texts, emails that help your case. Now, if this is the first hearing, then they won't hear evidence, but it will be needed for subsequent hearings. So bring the evidence with you. Make sure each point of the evidence is dated and has a brief explanation of what it's about. Then you'll need to bring what I would say your key notes. So what I would say is just write down in bullet point fashion the key points that you want to say. Okay, any concerns you have and what points you want the court to take action on. Now you're probably going to be a little nervous at the hearing, so having notes in a bullet fashion will help you stay focused and also importantly ensures that you won't forget each of them. And I suggest that as you cover each point, you tick them off so you know what's still left to cover in the day. And then thirdly, you need to bring the practical things like you need to bring a pen, a notebook and some water, as not all the courts have water, and it's really good to have a pen and notebook, particularly at the end when the judge makes the order, and you should write down so you know exactly what has been ordered, and check when you do receive the order to make sure that nothing's been forgotten off the court order, which does happen from time to time. What to say and what not to say in court. What you say in court matters, and how you say it is equally as important. So, be polite and respectful, even if the other party is being unreasonable. The judge will note your behaviour. Stick to the facts and not emotion. Avoid phrases such as, they always lie, they're a narcissist, and just keep to the facts and the point. Simply say, on this date, they failed to follow the order regarding contact and I didn't see our children. Have a clear ask. You must know what you're asking the judge to do at the court, otherwise the judge won't know. Are you asking him to give you more contact? Are you asking the judge to vary the existing order or vary the existing contact? Or are you asking the judge to enforce a previous order? And don't interrupt. Don't interrupt the judge at all times, and don't interrupt the other party. The judge will turn to you and will come to you. So just wait patiently. If he doesn't, or she doesn't, put your hand up and they will acknowledge you and they'll say, I'll come back to you. And Just a little tip, a hint that may help. While a judge is speaking or the other party is speaking, you can just make brief notes, and that'll also help you not to speak out of turn. How to prepare for your hearing. Now, preparation is everything. So here's a few tips of the things you may want to do in the days leading up to the hearing. Number one, read the previous court order so that you fully understand what this hearing is about and what the judge is expecting. Rehearse your key points. Now, you haven't got to know them word for word because hopefully you've already made the bullet points of them. But the more you rehearse them, the more familiar you are with them, and it makes it easy on the day to ensure that you get your key points across. And be prepared to get to the court in time and be organised. Okay, now you have to arrive an hour before the hearing, and that will be in the court order, which you've hopefully just read. And I'll suggest you get there at least an hour before the hearing so you get familiar with the court. And it can take a while sometimes to get through security, not that long, but it can take a while, especially first thing in the morning. And being late is going to add even more stress. So best not to avoid that, or best to avoid it, sorry. Now, I help hundreds of people by attending court with them and being by their side. Now, that's not always practical, and in those cases, I spend time with my clients ensuring that they're fully prepared for the hearing. And I remember one case in particular where a mum was really nervous about attending court alone. And we spent a fair bit of time going through the checklist, which I've been with you today, ensuring that she was fully prepared. And ended up, the judge was actually really impressed with how calm and how clear she was on what she wanted. Now, that's the power of good preparation. Now, if this checklist has helped you feel more prepared for your hearing, then that's great. And in my experience, attending court alone can be quite overwhelming and daunting. And you don't have to be alone. So if you live in the south of England and would like assistance with your case, then you can book a free consultation with me, simply booking your free call by going to www.mckenzieFrinkConsultants.co.uk. So I said, you don't have to be alone, and I can help you be heard in court. And if you like today's video, then please do like, subscribe, and share with others. So that's it for today, and until my next video, bye for now.